Welcome back, guys, to my channel, Beauty Over 50 Lifestyles. Yes, guys, as you can see, we're going to do a 30-minute meal here today. I want to share with you guys what I am getting ready to cook today. So, we're just going to jump right into this video and let's get started. So, what you guys are seeing right here are my seasonings that I am showing you guys right now. The chicken flavored bouillon and the garlic powder, salt-free season, lemon pepper, paprika, sazon, and I like to use a thicker spaghetti when I do make that. My whole tomatoes, my tomato and basil tomato sauce, and we're going to use ground turkey today. And basically, what I did was cut up everything so I didn't have to waste you guys' time. So I cut up my garlic, my onions, red peppers, cilantro, basil, thyme, green peppers, yellow peppers, and orange peppers. And what I'm holding in my hand is my green onions. And the onions and the basil and the cilantro, the thyme, I got it out of my garden that is on my patio. So I'm loving that asset. I can just go right out there and just pick what I need on my patio. All right, guys. First of all, we're going to give God the honor today. He is the head of our lives. And another thing, I want to see how you guys are doing. I hope you guys are doing fine out there in YouTube land. Yes, yes, yes. So I just decided to come on here and share with you guys a 30-minute meal. So let's get started here. So what we're going to do here, let me put my phone down and I can show you guys what we're going to start doing first here. Let me get you guys situated where you can see what I am getting ready to do. We're going to move the seasonings out my way. I hope you guys can pretty much see. Let's adjust, you guys. I'm quite sure that is pretty okay. I don't want to put you guys up really, really close. So I'm going to grab my kitchen shears, open up my ground turkey. First of all, what I want to spray in my pan is Pam. And that is this right here, olive oil. So my turkey won't stick to the pan. I already got my water boiling for my noodles. I'm going to take this right here, some olive oil, and I'm going to put a cap full over here. Just like that. That is for my spaghetti. And then we're going to salt the water for that also. And I'm using sea salt. Just a little bit, not much, not much. So while my pan is heating up, I'm going to get the garlic to going, because I'm going to put the garlic in first. And chop up the rest of my onions. And I will be right back, guys. So stay tuned. All right, guys. What I'm doing right now, I put my garlic and my onions in my skillet. I'm letting those saute just a little bit before I put my meat in. I'm going to be putting my peppers in here in a minute. I do love a lot of peppers, so I got quite a bit chopped up. So we're going to take some of these red peppers, all different colors. I love peppers, especially in my spaghetti. And what I don't use, I will probably put in a Ziploc bag and put it up, put it in the freezer until next time. put some green peppers in there because we all know green peppers do give a lot of flavor. Yep. This is one thing I'm trying to get used to, learning how to cook for one person. Oh yes, that was always, that's kind of a difficult challenge, but I guess I can have this for 2 days. That would be okay. So I'm just going to sit, let me get you guys a little bit closer here so you can see. Okay, my water is boiling over there. I'll be putting my spaghetti noodles in any minute. And let that just saute right on down. I love the colors. I really, really do. So I hope you guys are doing fine out there. Yes, indeed. All right, I'm going to take a handful of this spaghetti. One box is like a pound. So I don't think I'm going to be cooking the whole box. So I'm just going to put those on like that. A lot of people like breaking their noodles in half. I like mine long, so yeah. I'm just going to keep them long. All right. Let those just cook right on down. Press them down just a little bit. And start boiling. Oh yeah. All right, guys. I hope you guys out there been doing the will of God. Yes, yes, yes. That is very, very important for all of us. Following His will. Oh yeah. I wonder, can I stir this with a spoon actually? I don't like my noodles sticking together. That's why I put the olive oil in there. Alright guys, I'm going to let this saute and then I will be back shortly. Stay tuned. Alright guys, just coming back, letting you know I am putting my ground turkey in here now. And let that get simmer down. Oh yes, I'm trying to come away from all that, red meat, the pork, a lot of things, I just don't really eat anymore, Changing your diet. Oh no, it's too much going on out there in that world. Just got to be very mindful of what you put in your body nowadays. And I barely even go out to eat, like fast food places, stuff like that. Oh no. So we're going to let that cook down, and once this get ready, let the noodles finish boiling. And what I'm going to end up doing is mixing everything together. So what I'm getting ready to do is start to season this right here. And I'm taking my chicken bouillon, which I do not use any salt in this right here. I just take a teaspoon of that. That's it. That gives me my salt intake right there. Put a little bit of this in. Don't be scared to season your food, guys. I know we put garlic in there. I love garlic with spaghetti. I haven't had spaghetti in a while. Salt-free. Season that on up. That gives a very good flavor to your food. A little lemon pepper. And last but not least, some paprika. Alright. Season to your taste, guys. This is seasoned to my taste. So, no, I barely use salt. The only time I use salt is when I'm boiling my noodles. To salt them. That's basically it. right, I'm gonna finish letting this cook down, and we will be back to mix all of this together. Stay tuned, guys. Okay, guys, I am back, and what I'm getting ready to do now, I'm opening up a whole can of whole tomatoes, and I am going to pour that in with my meat now. Oh my goodness. Oh, it is squirting all over the place. I forgot about that. Let me get a knife. It's better for me to cut it than to, yeah. Plus I like nice, thick pieces. Cut it up. I usually get the diced tomatoes, but this was all I had in the house, so I'm going with the whole tomatoes. Just cut them up, like so. Okay. I'm gonna get a rag and clean that up. I hate making a mess while I am cooking. Let that cook down. Oh, yes. My noodles almost done. Simple, easy meal. Now what I'm going to do is take my chopped onion, guys. Drop those in there like so. My basil. And my cilantro. It feels good, guys, to just walk outside and go get the herbs that you need to put in your food to cook with. It really do. Feels really good. So I'm going to let that cook down, and when we get back, we should be ready to mix. So stay tuned, guys. All right, there we go. We got the top off of our sauce, and we're just going to pour it over like this. I'm gonna get a little water put in here, just a tiny bit of water, because I don't want it watery at all. Just enough to clean the sides off. That's about it. Have it. Let me get a fork on it. Yep. And we're going to mix this together. It's looking good so far, guys. Yeah, this is gonna last me for about more than 2 days. If I don't eat it all, I might have to freeze some of it. Because basically what I'm gonna do is let this simmer right on down for about 15 minutes. And while that is going to be simmering, I am going to be making my garlic bread. As you can see over there, that other pot over there, right there. Let me turn this eye on. I wanted you guys to see that. Take me some butter. That's good enough. Let me put some butter in my put some butter in here, like so. And I'm using unsalted butter. And the bread that we're going to be using is French bread. That's it. It's already cut. And I am going to looks like that. Very good bread, guys. Put some garlic salt on that, and put some butter on it, and make some garlic bread. So stay tuned, guys. All right, guys, here we go. The dish is done. I say it turned out pretty good, but I did put a little bit too much on the plate. I might not even can't even eat all of that, but this is what it looked like, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Anything you want to see on my channel, let me know. Put it in the comment box, and I'll get back in touch with you guys. Stay safe out there, guys. Love you, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye-bye.